Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Loyal Sons podcast. We're still kicking it in to season two. This is episode 2 of season 2, and we got the same loyal crew. We got my boy Stephen Frederick, Aaron Duncan, and of course, we always got Denzel Johnson. Everybody, how's everybody doing tonight?
Good, man.
Good.
Man. Blessed and highly favored. What can I say?
Good. So, got a good, quick little show for you tonight. I'm gonna talk a lot of NBA. You know, it's heating up. We got probably 2-3 weeks for the playoffs.
Yeah, and everybody's back for the Lakers. Everybody's back.
Yeah. Playoffs start.
Yeah. Shout out to Go Weezy coming back. I mean, not why I said Go Weezy. Go James came back and took that L to the Kings. You know.
But hold on. I don't even care about the L to the Kings. You said Go James. I like that. Keep that energy coming.
James.
James. And we'll talk a little NFL. NFL had the draft this past weekend. Ask everybody how they feel their teams did, you know. What? Why you look like that, Aaron?
I'm hurt, but we gonna recover.
I'm hurt too, man. You know,
I
think you recovered.
You should be hurt. You should be hurt.
I think we recovered well. You know, I'm not disappointed in the new moves we made after we got bamboozled.
No.
Okay. Matter of fact,
I'm pissed.
Since we own it, we can kick off the draft talk. We go ahead and kick off the draft talk.
Because I want to say I'm pissed off at this, and then I'm gonna let you go, Aaron. Who the hell helps out a division rival?
Listen, I think we were so confused by what happened, we didn't know what to do. Like, listen, I was sitting here after the 7th pick. I said, okay, Horn or Surtain, I'm cool, either one. I said, there's no way the Panthers and the Broncos corners ain't gonna go back to back because it's been all offense. I'd be damned if the Panthers didn't take this is why I always say I hate the Carolina Panthers with a passion. They fucked up the whole draft for us because we were guaranteed to get Horn or Surtain at 10. I thought they were gonna take a lineman or something. But when that happened, I don't think the Cowboys knew what to do. Like, I think they had to kind of just drop back and figure out what they wanted, who they wanted to pick.
Yeah, I think that did kind of take y'all by surprise. Like, that just kind of happened. Like, that shocked everybody. Yeah,
but then I don't know who made the call to trade with the Eagles so they can get a player that's going to score touchdowns against us.
Thank you. Against the corner that y'all didn't draft.
The only thing I could say about it is how many rings the Cowboys got?
5.
I got 5
ish.
We got 4. I think with the Redskins, how many I got? 2.
Whoa! Let's not be insensitive on here. It's the football team.
It's the football team.
Excuse me. Yes, I apologize.
Football team.
We got the football team.
We got 3.
2. I got
3.
3.
Whoa! Don't you disrespect us? We got 3.
Y'all got 3?
Yes.
Well, y'all got 3.
On Madden?
All right, they got 3, and what I'm gonna say is the Eagles.
Well, don't leave out the NFC
1.
South.
So instead of just letting things go the way it was supposed to go and letting us get the wide receiver Smith, that possibly could help us get a 5th ring. Y'all said let's look out for the worst team in the in the NFC East. With the Eagles, they only got 1 ring, so they're not going to catch up to y'all or us anytime soon. So y'all looked out for them. That's all I can say. Because
I think that means we really don't see them as a threat. Because if we saw them as somebody that could beat us for the division, there's no way we would have done that.
Y'all got to beat us for the division first of all. So
we do have to beat y'all. I'm not worried about the Giants.
Y'all won by default. Listen, we definitely was runner up last year, so don't try to play us.
Ain't no damn
run up to a terrible division.
Ain't no damn run up playoff spots. You get in, you don't.
Right. We got cheated by Philly.
Oh man! But I'll kick it off. I think we did great with Michael Parsons. He might be the best defensive player in the draft. I'm not sure who Kelvin Joseph is. That's the corner we took from Kentucky. Transferred from LSU or got kicked off the LSU team, I think. So hopefully he's good. But the sleeper pick is actually a 6th round pick, Israel Mukuamu. Not sure how to pronounce the last name, but I know he was a corner from USC. So I definitely like the way he plays. He pretty much beat Georgia by himself. Not last year, but the year before. He had like 3 picks on Jake Fromm. So I think we did okay. A lot of defensive picks. I think they're just hoping to hit on at least 1 or 2 of them. We'll see how it goes.
If not, y'all just gonna try to score 40 every week.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Score 40 and hope to hold him to 39. That's it.
Steve,
I guess. All right. Listen, moving up. Some Cowboys did, take part in bamboozling us. That's crazy. I feel like again we rebounded pretty decently after that because Smith was almost a guarantee to go to us, and that just. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one move in NFL draft history that we're gonna look back like, wow, really? They really caught us slipping on that one. But I think Kadarius Toney, just looking at the numbers and his ability, they look at him as if he's a pick in comparison to Odell Beckham. I'm not gonna say he's Odell Beckham, no. But no. I'm not gonna say that. The build, the reach, the hands, the speed, the ability. Something that we need that we didn't have out of that slot receiver for the last, since Odell has been gone. Even though Odell pretty much was a versatile wide receiver. So, would have loved to have Smith, but I feel like Tony will come in there and battle the wide receivers we have now because really out of 1 or 2 of them, we don't have like a foundation for the 3 top wide receivers. So this offseason is going to be beneficial for where they're going to battle each other and see who's going to win those spots. Our second pick. We need a linebacker. So we got a decent linebacker. Cannot pronounce his guy's name. Aziz Ojulari out of Georgia. And we did later on in the draft. We did get another linebacker. So that's again two positions that they're gonna go out there and kind of battle for who's gonna win that starting spot. I appreciate that. We got a corner and we got a running back. To kind of back up Barkley just in case. Him rebounding from his injury this year. We're going to need all the help we can get because outside of Barkley, we really didn't have too much of an offensive threat last year.
I see a different comparison for Tony. It's going to sound disrespectful, but it's not disrespectful. I see Tavon Austin.
Ooh.
I see Tavon Austin. Not this Tavon Austin. What he's doing because now he's just on the team. But when he first came in the league, he was. I don't want to say a gimmick receiver, but you had to find a way to use him. Mm-hmm. So he played running back sometimes, definitely slot receiver. I see Tony doing the same type of thing.
Yeah. Man, let me chime in because Tony is a Florida Gator, so I watched him a lot over the past year. I was shaking his head. We was the best college team in the state of Florida.
Oh man!
Shout out to the Kings. Shout out to the Miami. I think he might be just because y'all got so many weapons. Like it's gonna be hard to kind of even get him on the field, really, just to find a real solid role for him. So I think y'all probably use him as a more of a gimmick type receiver, like Aaron said, probably maybe on some jet sweeps or using him as a running back. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of screens.
Yeah, a lot of screens. Even a Wildcat quarterback because he actually was a quarterback in high school, so y'all might throw him out there a little bit too. So I definitely think he'll probably be like a little
and special team. I can see him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all probably throw him out there on special teams too, because he got that ability.
Thank you for clearing that up, Steve. Appreciate that.
Who did the football team take? I didn't see who they took.
The football team. Oh.
Football team.
Nah, I thought
have to get used to saying that. Have to get used to saying that. That's crazy.
I thought we had a really, really solid draft. I won't say good. I won't say great. I thought it was good. I thought it was solid. We took Jamin Davis, linebacker from Kentucky, to keep most of that defense. Man, we got the best, front four in football, and then we're trying to convert. Oh, it's the best front four in football. And don't I don't want to hear it. It's the best front four in football. Like, let's call it what it is. Bolstered up the defense, so we took linebacker from Kentucky, solid guy, quick. Kind of reminds me a little bit of kind of what Thomas Davis used to do for Ron Rivera when he was in Carolina. So I think that's the type of linebacker that Ron's trying to get to plug into the system. Got an offensive tackle, trying to build the offensive line back up. You know, Trent Williams left a couple of years ago, trying to fill that void, build the offensive line back up. So got a kid from Texas who could, come in and fill that void. But I think the big thing that I liked in the third round we took, I'm gonna butcher everybody butchering people's names. These names are getting rough.
Dayami.
Dayami Brown.
Yeah.
Wide receiver from North Carolina, quick. So
Yeah.
I'm just like with him, Scary Terry. We got Curtis Samuels coming in. Man, I guess I'll give Adam Humphrey some love.
I ain't gonna take my hat off, but they say Dorman on the other side.
I'll give Adam Humphrey some love. I'm just like, so we just going quick. We just going quick down the field. So I think, with Fitzmagic, we're gonna look for a little magic down the field. I think the plan is, like I said, I think the plan always been to just have a solid defense and score enough and don't turn the ball over. And I think he helps make us dynamic. We didn't have any ability to make big plays when needed. I think most of that was because the quarterback situation was bad last year. But the fact that we are building a team that can be somewhat dynamic and make a quick score if need be, instead of just always having to rely on the defense. The defense is going to be a big thing, but I think in this draft, we did a real good job of bolstering the defense. We took a safety, took a corner out of Minnesota, Benjamin St. Juicy. I guess that's how you pronounce that. But yeah, and then we got some more linebackers, defensive end kid from Baylor, and another linebacker, defensive end kid from Penn State. So, like I said, I think we're just adding depth to the defense, to that front seven, to that front line. Got a corner to go in there in the mix, and now have to defend kid from Alabama because the Cowboys decided to trade the pick to the Eagles to,
Don't keep blaming it on us.
I'm gonna blame that on y'all. Every time he lights somebody up from the NFC East, everybody need to fly to Dallas and whoop Jerry Jones' ass. That's what it is. Jerry, this is your fault. This shit wouldn't have happened if you would have just, had a backup plan instead of saying, we're just gonna draft corners.
Hey, Jerry was thinking like me. There's no way both of them gonna get going in 2 picks. No way.
Both corners going. Jerry don't know what to do. Ooh, what do we do? I don't know. Let's trade the pick to who?
Trade with who? It don't matter. Trade.
Trade.
What about them Titans?
Yeah, man. I kind of was a little bit underwhelmed at our draft. I guess maybe because we didn't get any name that really jumped off the page. But we went. It seemed to be like a lot of defensive heavy, which we kind of needed anyway. But I wish we would have drafted a receiver probably in the first round or even the second round, but we didn't do that. But we did get Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech. That kind of he looked good on film and everything, but kind of worried me a little bit just to the injury history. And then he just had a
spinal
surgery in March. So
like Mike Tyson said, it's spinal, my back.
But right. And but they, everything I've been reading, they say he checked out and the doctors cleared him. So I'm hoping he'll bounce back and be 100% because he looked like a good athlete.
They had him at the top corner.
That top corner before the injury stuff. Yeah, so I'm hoping that's true. So if we get him there, that'll probably be looking like a steal for us. We need the corners bad, so that if he work out, that'll be good. We at the second round, we got a tackle from North Dakota State, Dylan Randons. I don't know too much about him. Of course, he's from North Dakota State. Seemed like they must be pushing a lot of players out. That's where Trey Lance came from, and I see a couple other players got drafted from there too. So they must be producing some talent. So we'll see how he does. From what I seen, he looked pretty physical, but I don't know. That's against talent on that level. So we'll see what in the NFL. We third round we got Monty Rice, a linebacker from Georgia. He looked pretty good. I didn't think he fit our scheme too much, but he looked pretty good on film and stuff. So hoping we'll find a way to use him. I was actually
Y'all ain't got no scheme. Y'all just give it to Derrick Henry and move out the way.
Man, I'm talking about defensively.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
Defensively. You're a linebacker.
Y'all do nothing but offense to hand the ball off.
Yeah,
My bad.
Linebacker.
Sweep left or sweep right.
We already know. We already know we set on offense. So I was hoping we was gonna draft a receiver higher because we lost Corey Davis, but we got one in like the 4th round. But that was like a pick from somebody else. Our third, I'm kind of wanting to see what this 3rd round pick do. Elijah Molden from Washington, here corner.
Okay.
I've been seeing a lot of good stuff about him online. I ain't really watch a lot of games or film on him or anything like that, but from what I see, he looked pretty good. So I think he could be a steal for us there. Then we got a DN from Pittsburgh, Rashad Weaver, in the 4th round. We also got this receiver from LSU. Hold on, let me find his name. I think Racy McMath or something like that. He looked pretty good. Yeah, Racy McMath.
Then is that the kid that stepped up? When Jamar Chase opted out?
I think so.
I
think so. Yeah, so he looked pretty good. So we'll see how he does. And then we got a safety out of Oregon, Brady Breeze. But I don't know. I just don't believe in Oregon players too much. So we'll see how he does. But
I feel the same way about Florida players, Steve.
I don't know why y'all be hating on Florida players. We produce quality players in the league, man. So I ain't trying to hear that. Florida.
Who?
What you mean who?
Well, that's quality player y'all produce.
We got players all over the league.
I'm trying to think who the last quality one was.
Yeah.
We just
Tebow?
He didn't do shit in the league.
Cut it out. I ain't say we producing no,
Miami caliber players, you can say.
Who the last Miami player?
I mean, who the last?
The whole heap of them. So he a whole heap of them.
I'm talking about that's all pro off type.
Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen.
That's funny. You talking like 5 years ago.
Hey, it count.
That man came out 15, 20 years ago.
Jimmy Graham.
I mean, he all right.
Yeah, he fell off too. Like
he fell off heavy, but he was
yeah.
that guy for a minute, about 2-3 years. But I ain't saying Florida producing no, all pro players, but we got guys that's been in the league for a while that's contributing. So
if Miami put 2 DNs in the league this year, that's gonna be nasty.
And Quincy Roche.
2 first rounders this year. It's gonna
two.
Oh, they got 2 first rounders. What are you talking about?
Who put 2 first rounders in the league that wore the same number in college?
And the second rounder.
Oh, did we have a second rounder?
What am I?
We had a second
Kyle
rounder.
Trask, he got drafted to the Bucks Super Bowl team.
Trash.
He about to sit for about 3 years.
He going
right in no rush.
He about to learn from the GOAT.
On that team, right?
You're a Rutgers fan. Did y'all have anybody? You're a Rutgers fan. Did y'all have anybody?
No, Syracuse football.
Syracuse?
Lord.
Okay.
He's Syracuse.
Matter of fact, we got to put that back on the agenda. He's supposed to be picking college teams.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be picking college teams.
You got to pick a college football and a college basketball.
College football and basketball.
Hey, we add that for the next one. So you got about 2 weeks to figure it out.
Oh shoot. Here we go.
And you got to pick a women's basketball team, and you can't pick Dawn Staley in the Gamecock.
Yeah, that's taken. I already got that one.
Talking about okay.
He gonna say UConn, of course, if he don't say Staley.
Right. Or Baylor. I did like Baylor this year. It was
Baylor is nice, yeah.
That coach just left.
Yeah. She would LSU.
The LSU.
But I think, man, the draft went crazy. I don't think people thought the Bengals might take Jamar Chase, but they were like, no, because Joe Burrow got hit too much. They're going to take that offensive lineman, Sewell. So when they took Chase, that automatically made the Lions take Sewell because the Lions were going to take a receiver.
Yeah, they needed.
And the Panthers were going to take Sewell. That's what I think anyway, which means we would have got a corner.
The Lions should have got on Smith or,
Yeah, because they got Jared Goff, and he lost both of their top receivers are gone.
Yeah.
So it would have made sense for them to get a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But,
and I did not expect Miami to pick Waddle. I thought Waddle was going to fall to like late first round. So that really, I think that's who we wanted. And since Smith was on the board, we was like, all right, definitely gonna pick the best available wide receiver. And then Philly, caught us slipping. But that was listen.
Is Waddle better than Smith though?
I think so.
You think so?
I think he is. I think he's more
versatile. But
he's
I think Smith's routes are slightly better.
Yeah,
but in the league, you need that versatility though.
Yeah, but
you definitely do.
Miami don't. They need somebody that's gonna be open for two, like open.
That's right.
That's why they got Waddle.
That's why they went.
Think so?
Waddle.
That's why they got him. Like, listen, they
got somebody like, yo, let's go get
comparing him to Hill.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's
okay.
amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. They tell him Waddle, like, you see a space in the defense, just go there to it. Find him. You see a guy,
find him, throw it.
and throw it.
How y'all feel about the Niners not taking Mac? They had everybody fooled.
That was a smart move. That was a smart move.
That was a smart move. I was surprised they picked Trey Lance there. I thought they might have took Justin Fields there.
Yeah, I thought they would have took Fields as well.
But so that kind of surprised me. But I figured they would go with the more athletic quarterback there, and that's pick. But even if they're young,
Carolina,
that system that they got, remind you almost like a Colin Kaepernick type, fit in that system.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought they was thinking.
I think Fields went to a good spot in Chicago because they wanted him. They just got to get. I know they got Allen Robinson, but other than that, Jimmy Graham is still there, I think. But
I mean, they got Montgomery.
I think Graham retired, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Olsen retired.
Okay, Olsen retired.
I'm not sure about Graham. I have to check that out.
We got to check that. I remember when he scored that last touchdown at the end of the year, they were saying that he was going to retire, but he didn't.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got Tariq Cohen too. HBCU, he went to A&T, the small running back they got.
Yeah, I mean, so they got two legit, running backs and a wide receiver. So maybe they pick up somebody. I thought they should have kept. They would have kept Anthony Miller. That slot receiver they had, they probably would have been looking a little better.
Because their defense is straight. They just need somebody that can put up about 21 points a game, and they can win in a lot of games, especially if Aaron Rodgers ain't going back.
Right.
That wasn't even on the agenda, but it just popped in my head.
Aaron come to the football team.
Really?
Aaron ain't going to the football team. Aaron going to Denver.
Yeah, that's what I think. He's going to Denver.
Aaron come to the football.
Going to Denver.
Aaron Rodgers, where you want to go? I want to go to the football team. No, y'all got Danny Dimes.
We're gonna trade Danny Dimes and our 2 first-round picks for Aaron Rodgers.
You're gonna have to trade to give him at least one more if you're gonna send Danny Dimes.
I was about to say take Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes don't know how to run.
Right. Oh man.
I will say this draft did show me that I felt good. I feel like my franchise is in good hands because I feel a couple of years ago we would have traded about 3 first-round draft picks to go get Justin Fields.
Oh yeah.
Rivera was like, "Do we like Justin Fields? Yeah. Will we get him if he's there at 19? Yeah. But if he's not, we're not gonna mortgage the future. And we're just gonna wait. And that's what I said. We better go get Aaron Rodgers.
No. I know a lot of Panthers fans wanted him to take Field.
Yeah, I think I would.
I thought they were going to take him there.
They must really love Darnold, but then if you look at it, like they were saying, Sam Darnold is younger than Joe Burrow.
And they picked up his
they picked up his options. He just been in the league so long.
Yeah, that's right. He has been.
Yeah,
because Burrow was like in grad school when he went to LSU.
Yeah.
Burrow rode the bench at Ohio State forever.
Yeah, he did. Burrow's that guy though, man. I think Burrow will be all right.
Yeah, Bill will be all right. I hope he come back, 100% from that injury.
Cleveland still gonna win that division.
Yeah, most definitely. They definitely
Cleveland still gonna win.
They got that division on lock
beat
for
shit out
next
of
few
Pittsburgh. As long as Cleveland beat shit out of Pittsburgh, I'm happy.
Nah, I think Pittsburgh will take the division, man.
You think so?
Man, they got Najee Harris, man.
They still got Ben though.
That's just one player though, bro.
Bro,
they don't have that receiving core they used to have. Like
Najee is great, but they don't have a line.
They don't.
Have you not seen Pittsburgh?
They don't have the core they used to have.
They don't have a number one. They got a nice core. They don't have a number one.
Yeah, they don't have a true number one, but they're a key receiving core. So
Yeah, they got a nice receiving core. Yeah.
Johnson is good.
Juju,
what's the one from Notre Dame?
Juju still there? Oh, that's right. They okay. I forgot. They resigned Juju.
Claypool.
Yeah.
Claypool. Yeah. Chase Claypool.
Claypool.
I ain't gonna say Juju because
Juju done fell off heavy.
Nah, man. Juju still had a solid year. Y'all just be laughing at Juju TikToks, man.
Yeah.
If Juju stopped doing the TikTok, people will take him serious. But the fact that he's TikTok famous, people don't want to take Juju serious. Juju
check his stats. He seemed like he fell off.
Juju's a fool, man. He should have got up out of there. He should have got up out of there and went to play with Kansas City, bro. Like, I don't understand
Baltimore
with your logic. Either one. But you tell me, Kansas City comes at me, offers me more money than Pittsburgh. I am definitely going to Kansas City, bro. Like, we're going to the Super Bowl.
And they're going to use you.
Facts.
You going from Ben, who's still okay, good quarterback, but you going to the best quarterback in the league, who's going to use you. Oh yeah, I'm gone.
Right. And Ben arm is finished. He can't even throw the ball downfield no more.
That's why they did all them little short dinks and dives in the passing game. And then after week, when y'all beat them, George? Like week 12, something like that.
Like 13, 12 alone. 12 weeks.
When after y'all showed the formula, which is pretty much trying to make them throw it deep, everybody started beating them.
Well, when you have the best defensive line in football, you can do things that everybody else can't do. You know what I'm saying?
We have the best defensive line in football.
No, y'all do not.
I know.
And I am so sad Sean Lee retired.
Hey,
and y'all actually trying to fix that problem.
Let me give a round of applause to Sean Lee. And it's 50-50. I'm giving him a round of applause for his career and also that he's gone. Because
he could not stay on the field, man.
He can't stay on the field. When he was on the field, they were just running past him. He didn't know what to do.
He was good when he first got in there. The first couple of years,
he was.
He had a solid career. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he had a solid career.
Yeah, he's not definitely a Hall of Famer.
He'll make the Ring of Fame.
Yeah, because they love him. He's definitely gonna get in there.
Right. That's Jerry's son. That's like Jerry's son.
They'll put him in the
him and Romo.
Mm-hmm.
But let's jump into the next topic, man. I saw something. I can't remember. It was on one of the sports shows, but there was a debate between who's the better player, Wardell, Stephen Curry Jr. or Kyrie Irving. Man, I feel like we may all agree on this.
Yeah, I think we all agree on this.
I don't know though. Who y'all got?
Unanimously, Steph Curry.
I don't know. George doesn't look like he gonna say Steph.
No, I'm gonna say Steph. I wasn't sure. I thought I was gonna be alone on this because I was the only person riding for Stephen Curry for the longest. Everybody else hated on Stephen Curry because he was.
Well, I had a reason to. I had a reason to.
And you had a reason to. But Steph, I've always been a Steph Curry fan. Like I felt like Steph Curry is.
George used to work at Davidson though.
He used to work at Davidson. You know the vibes. I knew he was doing that off top. Like, but Steve over here shaking his head though. Like,
matter of fact, Steve and Denzel should say Kyrie. Y'all should both be saying Kyrie.
Why should we say Kyrie?
I'm just messing around though. I'm just going Steph too.
I'm gonna say Steph. I'm gonna say Steph not only because the championships, the MVPs, but he definitely is.
You can leave it just like that. You don't even have to justify it.
I mean, that's it. Fact. But at the same time, he's a leader. You know, like that clearly. Even like what we're seeing him do this year, he's putting the team on the back. They have an opportunity to make the postseason because of him. What's up?
Steph is doing it by himself. We've never seen KD have to do it by himself.
Listen, we're not talking about KD.
We ain't talking about KD.
It don't matter. I'm going back.
Talking about KD.
We're talking about Steph and we're talking about Irvin. And honestly, no, Irvin has never done it by himself.
No, so he did for like 2 years when they were still a lottery team.
They were horrible. They were a terrible team. There was nothing there. And he wasn't even a leader when he went to the Celtics. So it's
and that was his opportunity to become one, and he messed it up.
Mm-hmm. Like he just does not have the passion to be a leader.
Yeah. I'm go ahead. Okay, I'm going with Steph too. Like overall, like Denzel said, I mean, Steph just a leader, man. Like he just put it all on the line for the team. You know, no questions asked, and you ain't even gotta question his motives. You know, that's just one thing. You know, right off top. But even the stats support it. You know, they played 28 games against each other. Steph got a winning record 16-12, and in the playoffs 8-5 record against you know, Kyrie. Um, they in points per game, Kyrie got a slight edge, 24.8 versus Steph 24.2. But Steph, you know, got 5 rebounds a game and 6.4 versus Kyrie got 4 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 6.4 assists for Steph. But I mean, you know, even looking away from the stats, like, you know, just the on-court presence. You know, you can't. I just feel like sometimes you can't really rely on Kyrie. You don't know when he gonna be in a mood to have a good game or go off, or he just gonna be in a slump and, you know, just play shitty. You know, just be on the court going through the motions. But Steph, you know, he gonna play hard every game, regardless of the situation. You know, he gonna go in whenever, like you see recently, like shit, the Warriors pretty much shitty, but you know, Steph is having just had one of the you know, best months in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? Like he I mean, I'm not saying that he should win the MVP, but just that season, I mean that month alone, just getting him in MVP talks. You know, and you know, Kyrie, I don't think he would ever do something like that. You know, you questioning if he want to play and stuff like that. So just that, you know, all those things combined make me say, you know, Steph is the better player in my eyes.
I say that. I see that. And just off the strength of what's going on this year. Okay, obviously Harden's hurt. He's been out for a significant period of time. KD coming off a serious injury. He's hurt. He's on a day-to-day basis. Well, Kyrie, what is your issue? Why are you sitting out every other day? Like, that makes no sense. You should be on the court
KD's not hurt,
every
by the
day.
way. KD's not hurt.
KD's not hurt, but at the same time, he's on
that
a
man
minutes restriction.
That man put up 40 today. He's not
you
hurt.
see that, but he's on a minutes restriction because of the injury.
I got you.
You know, so I'm saying. And Kyrie, what's your problem? Why are you sitting out every other game? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is going on there? I don't understand how he has that leverage to do that.
Okay, I will answer that question for you. So, my answer is Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is a much better player than Kyrie Irving. And I'm not going to say this in, what's the right way to say it? Not in his defense, but it was confirmed that Kyrie Irving recently converted to Islam.
Yeah,
so
I saw that.
For anybody who's listening, if you're not aware, in that religion, they observe Ramadan. Not gonna act like I know, you know, where it falls like on the calendar, but during Ramadan, I do know that you have to fast from sunrise to sundown. So that means he's not eating during the day.
But other players have done it.
Other players have done it,
but he's adjusting.
He's adjusting. He's adjusting.
I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the best players ever.
Let's say this before other players have adjusted and not cause a distraction to the team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no matter what Kyrie does, like Kyrie has labeled himself as that person that's just gonna, no matter what he does,
distraction.
They're just gonna put it as in the category as a distraction. So I'm going to give him a pass on some of his actions this year because that's why he went ghost in the beginning, because I think he was doing something with his pilgrimage and stuff like that. Fair. I think that's why like his teammates didn't say anything. They knew for the longest what he was doing, what he was going through and stuff like that. So I'm going to give him somewhat of a pass on his thing. Hopefully, you know, he can get it together because other players have done it. He's not the first and he's not the last NBA player to practice Islam and play and have to fast. It just hopes that, you know, he gets it, you know, together. That being said, Kyrie ain't got shit on Stephen Curry. Like Steph Curry literally changed the game of basketball. Like changed the game of basketball. Like only maybe 5 people, 4 maybe. Like my favorite player of all time, Kobe. I can't say Kobe changed the game of basketball, I mean, Kobe had an amazing impact on the game of basketball, but Stephen Curry literally changed the game of basketball. Like, dude's amazing.
And you know what? That's that. Never mind.
And like we said,
I appreciate that.
He's a leader, like on and off the floor.
In that mode of what AI did to the game.
Yeah, he's in there with like Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Stephen Curry, like players like that, Magic Johnson, people who genuinely changed the way you look at the NBA. Like nobody, like I said, maybe 5 people can say that they like genuinely like, yo, the NBA became an entirely new game when Steph Curry got in the league.
Yeah. Now you got little kids pulling up from half court.
Right.
When he got when he got in the league. Not when he got in the league.
Not when he got in the league, but like
winning the championship.
When Mark Jackson unleashed him.
Yeah, Mark Jackson unleashed him and they got really successful. The game has changed. And you can say whether it's for good or bad, because I watch AAU games and stuff like that, and they be kids trying to jack up from like half court. Like, no, come on, man. Coming up.
Right.
Bring the ball up some more and stuff.
You gotta learn the fundamentals, please.
Yeah. Like
practice that shot a lot more.
Yeah. He's different. The only other player that's close to Steph in his range is Dame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dame. Like your boy on Pandemic P, Scoop. That's a bad shot. For everybody else, that's a bad shot. For Steph and Dame, nah.
That's a good shot.
And
your ass should have beat him up. Like
Dame has won some meaningful games with that shot. So that is definitely something like he feels comfortable taking that shot.
Got to pick them up from half court.
Yeah.
From a game winners. Series closers.
Imagine Dame doing that in the Garden. If we only knew a Knicks fan, that Knicks fans will really enjoy it. If we only knew a Knicks, that's gonna be my new hashtag. If I only knew a Knicks fan.
There's some rumors floating around that they trying to get Dame, so that would be interesting. It would be a good topic.
That would be a hell of a pick, to my hometown squad. You feel me? So don't
you can say that. It. You can get away with that. That is your hometown squad.
That is your hometown squad.
Like I have not been holding them down all these years.
Hey,
I've been stuck with this team for 16 years, and I've been stuck right there with
you got.
Sure did. As soon as the other team in New York got good, you left.
He jumped out of there. He jumped out the window quick.
Well, was it Uncle Elroy from next Friday? As soon as I got the money, I was gone.
Left them boys with the quickness, man.
But I say the Steph is definitely the better player. I'll say what makes Steph even more of a better player is his ability to play with other great players. Imagine if Kyrie had Steph's mindset when he was playing with LeBron.
They would have the championships and not the Golden State.
But instead, Kyrie wanted to be combative, and Kyrie has to prove that he's the man. Steph don't feel the need to do that. Even when he's playing with KD, he let KD play his game and he played his game.
They still would have came in second to those Warriors though. I still feel like that.
I don't think so. I think it
would
have been more split.
No competition.
I think it would have been more split.
Yeah.
I think
no competition.
Golden State won the first. Golden State won the first one with no KD, and then without
also
KD,
no Kyrie and no Kevin Love. But hey, that's neither here nor there right now.
Neither here nor there. That's just
that goes back to the point of why Golden State needed Kevin Durant. But we're just gonna leave it there. We're not gonna bring that up.
That just goes back to the same point where I used to make, where everybody was talking like Kawhi is as good as LeBron James. Just like, why? Because he beat Golden State with just Steph.
Yeah.
I definitely take that back. Like Kawhi is Kawhi, LeBron is LeBron.
You take it back?
I take that back. I do not like what I've been seeing from Kawhi since he's been in the Clippers. Like
you ain't been seeing nothing. He been watching the games like you.
Right, man, been on the sidelines, getting fresh.
I'm like, I just didn't understand that last year. For our followers from last year, I've been a big, always been saying this. Like, dude, like beat You beat Steph.
Yeah. Not even Steph and Clay.
Not even Steph and Clay. You beat Steph you beat Steph after Steph had to play a full season and it was just him. Steph was out there with his brother-in-law trying to win games.
Yeah, exactly. And Toronto had a good team too. They make it seem like Kawhi just pulled them out of nowhere. Toronto had a decent team.
They had a decent team. You know, he definitely took them over the top. Yeah, so
He took them over the top. He definitely did.
Yeah, they had a good squad.
But if Kyrie had a different mindset, I really think that, that first year with KD, they did come in rolling. I think, and they beat Kyrie and LeBron and them. But I think if they
and Kyrie don't get no blame for that.
Yeah.
They be like LeBron got swept. I'd be like Kyrie Irving was right there.
Listen, because that's just how dominant that they were. There was no chance. You had the opportunity to win game one, and we all know.
Can we explain what happened? Do we want to explain what happened in game one? Or we just let it go because I don't feel like going.
That's your boy. Your boy did that.
No. But even before JR, when they called the foul on Kevin Durant and went back and changed it, that's never been done before.
Yeah.
They went back and changed the call in a finals game. That's crazy. But they got.
I think that team. I think they would have beat them the second go around. I think LeBron James with Kyrie Irving. If Kyrie had a different mindset, if Kyrie had like that, we just got fucking swept. Let's go back.
If Kyrie felt about the league the way he feels about LeBron James, because for some reason he hates LeBron, but he's okay with the league. If he had that same animosity towards everybody else, that would be all right.
But while we on that topic, I guess we can go into the last topic. While we on that that realm of players,
KD got caught liking a tweet. It's always something with KD phone. Yeah. He got caught liking a tweet that said Steph needed another MVP and 3 All-Stars just to beat LeBron. KD liked that tweet.
He meant to like it from his burner.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely what he meant to do.
But you know what? Because it's true.
What?
Because it's true.
Is it true though?
I would like it.
It is true, but I think KD he definitely should have liked it from the burner. One, I mean, but that's just like you can't go against your teammate like that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's true, but you got to show a little bit more class than that. Like, KD just reckless, man, with the social media. I think at this point he just liked the villain role, but
don't fit him. It don't fit him though.
It don't fit him, but he like it. And then when people criticize him, he just show his true colors because he is a little bit sensitive when people say something about him. But then at the same time, I think he want to sometimes prove that he a tough guy, so he'll do stuff like that. And then, just like the whole interview with the Russ thing, they like asked him about, who the top five players he played with. And he gonna act like, I mean, come on, like Russ should have been easy top.
And he gonna say, "Oh yeah, man, thank you for calling that out."
You know what I'm saying? Like, can he do stuff like that, like just so he can save face, but then at the same time, he wouldn't look like, he don't give a damn. But so I don't understand why he did that. But I don't think he should have. It may, well, like you said, Denzel, it may have been true, but I don't think he should have liked that from his personal account. He should have made sure he was on the burner and go ahead and like the thing. But I don't know, man. KD just be doing some weird stuff on social media, so I don't know what's up with him sometimes.
That should definitely be a segment from Dave Chappelle's show when keeping it real goes wrong. It's all good,
And I would like to point out that Kevin Durant is Steve's boy.
Yeah, I like KD. KD is one of my favorite players.
Definitely one of my favorite players too. So it's all good.
We know you got the jersey.
Facts.
I think, man, KD and Kyrie both. I'm not gonna say it's Bron, but they both feel the need to like. It's like they feel like, in my opinion, they feel like they don't get enough credit, even though they do. Yeah. So they do certain things like when Brian missed the free throw and Kyrie out there talking junk. It's like, bro, like it's a free throw. And then like this with KD, like I don't think that's true, first of all. But it's like why bash Steph or like a tweet bashing Steph just to up you. Like you can't, like he even said it. I'm Kevin Durant.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do that. And you and Steph supposed to be cool. So why even take the? Even though y'all right, he definitely meant to do it from his burner. But why even take that chance to put friction between you and Steph when y'all supposed to be cool?
I just want to know, how many burners does he have?
Man, and why does he still have phones?
Because
I take every phone from that man.
I think he got at least about three, 4 burner accounts.
Because I manage, a lot of social media accounts for work. So I'm logged into about 5 accounts on each platform. And I don't make that mistake.
Me either.
Right.
I've commented once. I was on my daughter's page and I commented something and it was her, like she did it.
Mm-hmm.
It only happened once.
Yeah.
It only happened once. And then when it happened, I caught it. So I mean I was able to go in there and change it real quick.
Yeah, but it's
That's
like
crazy.
He gets on his burner, he just grabs his phone and just forget he got burners and just
He logged in as Easy Money Sniper talking junk to people.
Right. he must be following the same people on each account.
He does. That's the problem.
That's the problem because when you got like a little different account, you got a whole different set of friends and people that follow you. So he got the same people he follow on every account. So that's why he got confused and got caught up.
He's always getting confused though. That's the problem.
But does Steph
you got to learn to figure that out.
Does Steph need an MVP and 3 All-Stars to beat Bron?
Well, that was a little harsh. I ain't gonna say he needed an MVP and 3 All-Stars.
Because he beat him without that though.
He needed help for sure. He needed some type of help. He's not gonna beat LeBron by his help.
They got exposed during that finals that the Cleveland beat them.
And if you ask me, if it's just even like just Steph and Draymond, that's not gonna beat LeBron.
No.
Steph, so you gotta have at least Steph, Clay, and Draymond to beat.
Plus the second best player in the league.
I'm not saying no because they beat LeBron without him. They beat LeBron without him.
But again, Kyrie and Kevin Love wasn't playing in that game in that series.
Kyrie played. He played game 1 up until overtime. He got hurt in overtime.
He got hurt. Yeah,
but,
that was it.
They chances are a little bit better when with them 3. But when KD came, that just added them and threw them over the top.
So I got a question. So if it wasn't KD, let's say it was Paul George. If it was KD, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Paul George, do you think that would have been enough, or it had to be somebody on KD's level?
I think it had to be somebody on KD's level.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't even put Paul George in that category. I'm trying to think.
No. I definitely wasn't saying that. No. I definitely wasn't saying that.
Like Kawhi. You put Kawhi in that position, they definitely gonna beat LeBron.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
List just got short, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. It's not a lot.
I mean, there's probably a couple other people that you could throw in there, but it ain't a long list of players that you could have thrown in there to, because even if it's not somebody that's a top 5 guy, they gotta at least be a top 20 guy. Like I say, it also depends on the mindset. Let's say somebody like Jimmy Butler. I think if you throw somebody like Jimmy Butler on there, you know what I'm saying? Like saying he's not
That's a good pick.
No top 10 guy, but
he got 2 this past year, not by himself, but he willed them 2 of them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to the finals pretty much,
So, but the major thing there is KD is definitely a unicorn with the size advantage because there's players that possibly you could put in that position, but the height, the ability to pretty much create his own shot. That would take it out. Like I would say Lillard is definitely a player like that. But if you have Steph and Lillard on the same team, it's pretty difficult to beat that Cleveland team.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I just wish LeBron had beat Dwight Howard to lose to Kobe in the finals back.
First of all, if LeBron had beaten that Magic team, which was a good team, they would have beaten the Lakers.
No, they wouldn't.
They would have beaten.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, they would have not beaten the Lakers. They would have not beaten the Lakers.
Who's gonna guard Bron? Not Kobe Bean.
Kobe Bryant.
Not Kobe Bean.
Kobe Bryant.
Who's guarding Gasol? Nobody. Gasol is eating against
Let me
anybody
think who's on that team.
teams.
Who was going to
Everybody
guard
got
Daniel
Gasol.
Gibson?
What?
Listen,
Jordan Farmar.
Nah,
Farmar gonna put the clamps on that boy.
Right, man.
Hey, listen, it might have been a
Put
good
his
thing.
ass down.
It might have been a good thing they didn't make it to the finals that year, man.
they would have lost.
Right.
They would not.
have swept. They would have got swept.
No, he would have got one. He would have got
They
one.
would have got one. They'd have
Yeah,
got
they
one.
would have got one just off the strength.
Yeah.
That was like when Brian was just a freak
was
athlete.
young, a freak. Yeah, they would have
Yeah.
got one.
Yeah,
Just,
would've got
just
one.
off the strength of LeBron.
But like they were not beating. Kobe would not have lost to LeBron James.
They had too much
man.
hype too. They had too much hype because Bynum was still a decent player. And Gasol, like
Lamar
they had too
Odom.
many weapons.
Odom is
Yeah,
still
now
there.
Lamar Odom.
Who was
Now
on
Lamar-
that Cavs? I'm
before-
trying to
before-
remember who was
before
on
the
that
crack.
Cavs team.
Yeah.
Mo Williams, right?
Mo
Before
Williams.
the crack,
Yeah.
before the crack broke his
Larry
back.
Hughes on there.
I think
Larry
Larry.
Hughes,
Yeah.
Damon Jones.
Was it on West Delonte?
Damon Jones
Delonte was
on
that team?
Delonte.
I don't
West.
know if Delonte was still there. He was still there.
He was
I think he was.
He was still banging LeBron mom.
Whoa. See, hey, we're not gonna go down that road. That's disrespectful.
What's
That
the
is
dude?
wild
What's
disrespectful.
That shit happened.
What's the veteran that y'all kept on that Cleveland roster? That was I forgot his name. He ain't do nothing. Y'all just kept him on the roster.
Jones. Damon Jones?
No,
Not as Gauskas.
might have been Jones. It might have been Jones though. No, but I think it was somebody. I can't remember the name right now. I gotta look at
Big
the
Z.
roster.
Yeah, man. Then I'm not gonna go back to that Steph versus Kyrie, but just in the, like Steve said, the month of April, Steph had a 49-point game, 47-point game, and a 42-point game. Just in the month of April.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess I'm looking at it differently now because I've been one of the biggest Steph haters out there. So now to see him doing all this and losing, it's the best of both worlds. I'm watching him play. I'm watching him go out there and put up 50 balls and lose. Man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that.
Damn shame. The disrespect here.
Who got the top 5 for the night?
Top 5. I'll take the top
Dead
5
or alive.
tonight.
All right, let's do this.
Top 5 dead or alive. All right. We're gonna do the top 5 rappers of all time.
Oh,
Lord.
Oh man.
Ooh. Boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all mine.
Of all time?
Of all time. Of all time. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z.
Are these in order or?
No, it's not in order.
Just top 5.
Top 5. You don't have to. You don't have to put them in order. Just give me your top 5. I'm going Jay-Z, Biggie, Pac. This is gonna be controversial for a lot of people, but Kanye, and my last one was I'm back and forth on this, but I'm gonna go Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It was between Lil Wayne and Drake. The people between Lil Wayne and Drake.
Okay.
Oh man, that's gonna put us on the spot with that
And,
one.
And honorable mention, Nas.
Okay.
Surprised you didn't have Nas on the top 5.
You can get honorable mention, so
Yeah, I gave him
that means
7.
he's close.
He's close.
We're going next.
Yeah, I'm from the South. You from the North, so it's like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is our Jay-Z. You know, you talking about.
Whoa.
Yes. Don't start with him, man.
But
I think Iron's definitely gonna disagree with you.
Yeah, he's.
No. Okay, I go next. I got Jay-Z in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne is in mind. Just you got to put Wayne in there. Biggie, Pop. I think we know where we're going. I'm going with the last spot though. I got to go with Tip.
Oh,
I'm from the South. I'm from the South, and that's my guy. But I got an honorable mention, man. I got two. I got Drake, just because when the man say he got more slaps than the Beatles, he really got more slaps than the Beatles. Like, that's not a lie. That's not a lie. That's true.
It's a true fact.
And this might be controversial, but again, I'm from the South. I got Jeezy as an honorable mention.
Listen, you know how I feel about Jeezy. Jeezy's the Southern GOAT to me.
So I got Jay-Z, Tip, Wayne, Biggie, and Pac in the 5. Then I got Drake and Jeezy as honorable mention.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and follow up.
Gucci.
Gucci, because he spits hot
Gucci,
fire.
man. Love Flair.
Who you got, Steve?
No particular order. I guess I'm gonna have to throw Jay-Z, Nas in there, and then I'm gonna have to spice it up a little bit after that. I think I'm gonna throw Andre 3000 in there in my top 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that one.
Who else? I'm gonna go with New School, K-Dot, Kendrick.
Okay.
I don't think I put any New School guys in there. I'm disappointed in K-Dot right now, though.
I mean, he on the hiatus. Right. And number 5, I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with Wayne.
Okay.
As round out my top 5. I mean, of course, I think it would be easy for me to say Pac and Big in there. But honorable mention, I'm gonna throw Snoop Dogg in there.
Oh, that's a GOAT.
Honorable, because he just a GOAT on all levels.
You know you a GOAT when it don't matter what color the person is, they love you.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's my top 5.
Okay.
That's a good one. All right, my top 5, of course, Jay, Nas, Pac, Biggie. My 5th, I'm gonna go with, he's the self-proclaimed top 5 dead or alive. You got to put him in there bar for bar. I don't see too many people they could rock with him. Of course, you know it.
Cameron.
Jadakiss, top 5.
He said Cameron.
Cameron.
He said
Laffy Taffy. Range look like Laffy Taffy.
If I ever discuss Cameron as a top rapper, it's 98 Cam. Like, he used to spit. Like,
yeah.
When he first came out.
That must have been in the deleted scenes from Paid in Full. I ain't seen that.
What album is that? Confessions of Fire.
Not Confessions of Fire. Really the tutor?
Nah, I don't. When that happened, he was eating so much off of Jewels and Jimmy that he just didn't care no more. But when he first came out, he had Harlem on his back, literally. It was between him and Mace that was holding down Harlem at the time. But now I can't even put him as honorable mention. He was more influential, but I'm not gonna say top rapper. So my honorable mentions definitely, just fell off. But Jeezy, I'm gonna definitely say Jeezy, and I'm gonna say Wayne. Wayne definitely, held it down for a while. I don't know what's going on with him right now. But when he started talking about eating pussy all the goddamn time, there's nothing wrong with that. Bro. We understand. We understand you enjoy it, bro. But you can talk about other things.
Who's the best?
Wayne said, "Suck my nigga Terry for a new BlackBerry," and then he said, "Told somebody else suck somebody else for an iPhone 6." I'm like, bro, you didn't even change nothing.
Right. Come on, bro. Come on. That was that lost me for a little bit.
But Wayne did go off on that new Khaled album. I think it's Thankful, the first song on there. Wayne went off on
listen
that.
To that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right. I gotta listen to that one.
And Jay-Z and Nas got a song on there too. Sorry, not sorry. Both of them went off.
They both killed them.
They both dropped gems. They definitely both dropped gems on that one.
But Denzel, you didn't say Fab?
I'm not gonna say Fab.
Who's your new favorite? Your favorite New York rapper right now?
My favorite New York rapper right now.
Right now. I got one, but I'm gonna see who you say.
I got one too.
I'm gonna say who I've been listening to, consistently for the last 5 years or so has been Dave East.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
Not
for some reason.
Tekashi 6ix9ine? No.
Listen, For some reason, Dave Reese has not levitated to the level he should be at right now. For him to have hits with Chris Brown and he had hits with Nas, he should be a lot higher than he is. But for some reason, he hasn't been able to get over the hump with that. And I'm a little disappointed in that. Even I seen him live, and it wasn't the best concert I've ever been to either. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So that means a lot. So I'm gonna say for me, it's got to be Fab. Like every time I see Fab in concert, it's next level. You forget how many hits he's had. He's been out 20 plus years. So forever he's still gonna be. And he was willing to kind of evolve with the times and then get to the point where he understands his fans, and he it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna stick to what works for me and not try to chase the billboards and all that. I've been there, done that. So with that, I gotta say, as of right now, it would be Dave East and Fab, and just Fab because who he is and just consistently putting out work for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a favorite new rapper?
Hold on a second, Steve. Didn't we see Fab in Vegas?
Yeah, we did at the dispensary. We saw him. Yeah, we saw him in Vegas.
And I saw him when I went to Vegas in 2018. So yeah, it's pretty.
Well, that's why he ain't chasing billboards. He too busy in Vegas.
Smoking.
Also, I think he has a residency out there now.
Oh, that's where the money is.
He probably does.
Yeah,
that's where the money is.
What about you ever listen to Benny the Butcher? Denzel?
Benny good.
Not really. Nah, I really haven't.
I like
Benny was on the new Tip album, by the way.
Hey, I think he's the best new artist in New York. I think he is. If you ever listen, check him out. Check him out.
He's from Buffalo, right?
Yeah,
he's from Buffalo. Yeah.
Okay. I have heard about him. I really haven't heard a lot of his music.
Denzel like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
That guy, I wouldn't even claim him at all. That's Brooklyn.
You a Brooklyn Nets fan?
I'm a KD and Harden fan.
Who y'all favorite new rapper y'all listen to?
When you say new, what do you?
Last few years. Last few years.
Last few. That's tough because I got a lot of.
Yeah, I got big on DaBaby, Lil Baby. I ended up liking both of them. I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie.
I got a sleeper who I've been listening to, man.
Pick and flow.
Who's that?
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty. I like Pooh Shiesty.
I like Pooh Shiesty, which is surprising because he in Gucci camp.
I'm surprised Steve didn't say Pooh Shiesty.
I mean, I like him. I like Pooh Shiesty, but I wouldn't say he's one of the best new rappers.
No, definitely not one of the best. He just catches my ear.
He catches my ear. Like he got a lot of hits. Like I definitely like to ride and listen to him a lot. I'm trying to
Moneybag too. Moneybag
yo. Oh, listen, but Moneybag yo consistently he has been putting it out for like the last.
He definitely consistent.
It's been about 4 years now, where definitely it's like, consistent. Okay, each project has been getting better. His content, everything has just been getting better. I'm like George, Lil Baby. I'm not gonna lie. I've been living in Atlanta now. Like Lil Baby definitely has evolved.
He don't miss.
And
he don't. Every verse for him is like a hit.
It's a hit.
Yeah, right.
He's also on the Khaled album too.
My issue with DaBaby is he's starting to sound the same.
Yeah,
he kind of has to. Yeah, he has to evolve a little bit.
Because I'm gonna take up for him because that was my guy.
And I will admit I was late on Pop Smoke.
Yeah, me too.
I was late on Pop Smoke.
I was very late.
I was very late on Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
but with DaBaby, if it's not missing, keep shooting it.
I mean, but at some point, people ain't gonna want it. They ain't gonna want that what you're shooting out.
Right.
Yeah, because he said he got a song out now with Boosie, and I tried to listen to it, but
I was like, man, that was a bad collab. I mean, when he first came out, he had a collab with Boosie, like when he very first came out, and I was like, what is that? What is this one compared to that one? That one was way better than this one. Like,
it's like him and Boosie just wanted to put something out. That was trash.
Like that song now with Masterpiece, it sounds too much like what's that Bop? That song Bop that came out. It's just, come on, you have to evolve. You're gonna have to. And I'm just going off of one single. So hopefully, the next album he puts out, we can hear some.
Oh, it's gonna sound the same. It's definitely gonna sound the same, but it's gonna have one or two songs on there that stay on the radio.
Right.
It's gonna sound the same.
Well, as we get used to it.
Right. Shout out to Lil Baby though.
I like to ask some people a question. I like to ask people. I'm trying to do this before we head out. it's always controversy with him because he's a white guy, but is Eminem a GOAT?
Eminem is definitely a GOAT.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say he is one of the GOATs, man. Like Eminem,
he's a GOAT. I think he's a GOAT. I think he's a GOAT.
he got hits, man. And he got bars. Like a lot of people just don't like his style, but I mean, he definitely is one of the all time.
I'll say this. He's one of the GOATs. The fact that he is a white guy did give him a lot more popularity than maybe.
Yeah.
I would say
I'm not going to say that his music is trash.
His music would have been
his music is still good. Really good. But
he had to prove himself. He's one of the ones that didn't just come out and say, "Hey, look at me, I'm white." Nah, he had to really go out there and it's to the point where the GOATs we named, we had Jay on damn near everybody's list. They knew who to fuck with. Even Jay was like, "I'm not fucking with him."
He didn't say he was white. He just said he was Slim Shady. He didn't say
he was white. Yeah.
He said,
yeah. And like,
I'm not gonna discredit. I'm just not the biggest Eminem fan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like when he first came out,
fan either.
I would listen to a lot of his stuff when he first came out. Like, I mean, Slim Shady was catchy when you were in middle school. Like,
when he first came out, I was more heavy on him, but like later years, like I kind of definitely fell off from listening to him.
Yeah,
after the second album,
he's definitely ruined some careers though.
Fact. Oh, yeah. And after the second album, it pretty much died down. Because even the Slim Shady LP, if you listen to it, and I remember actually listening to these songs when I was a kid, he was just basically telling his truth, and it sounded good. You know, outside of the commercial shit, "Hi, my name is." It was real, you know, you listening to the shit. It sounds crazy and it sounds some shit like only white people.
Superman was dope. I like that song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good song. That was a good song.
But like you said, like Jay, certain people they knew they were witnessing other people come up, try to Eminem was ruining careers before they even took off.
Yeah,
a man Benzino out here selling crab legs. That's really, that's what Eminem will do to you. Like,
and listen, the nerve of us for not doing this. How do we feel about DMX as a rapper? The first rapper to drop 2 platinum albums in 1 year, amongst Jay-Z, amongst Nas, amongst Big Pun, amongst Juvenile. Like, that speaks volumes.
I mean, I think a lot of people don't give him the respect that that he probably deserves. Like, cause even like we didn't really bring him up in none of our lists. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I think maybe because it's his style. Because a lot of people either you like his style or you don't. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was like, I think that's why a lot of people don't put him on like a top list, because he kind of like, he is one of them, the when you think like, dang, he done put out a lot of stuff. He done put out a lot of hits. He done been on a lot of hits. You know what I mean?
It's like the baby. Everything's the same. And like when it first came out, it was
really was. But even for him, just like definitely, he was brutally honest and he didn't hide the things he was going through. And that's one thing I think what resonated, especially with me growing up. Just kind of feeling like I was misunderstood and I was always kind of put in a box. Like I would listen to him and I'd be like, all right, I get it. Cause he's kind of going through that too. And it kind of put me in a position where, all right, I obviously don't want to put myself going to some of the things he went through. So it kind of taught me to just think, kind of get out of that frame of thought. So, he is very influential. And as you can see, loved all around the world, with what he brought. So, that's pretty shocking. None of us put him in our top 5. It's crazy. Yeah. And
I didn't listen to Nas like that. I didn't listen to him like that. But
DMX.
Yeah. Right. I ain't listen to Nas too. I ain't listen to DMX like that. His music had to because it hit you in a certain way.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe growing up I didn't catch on to it. I don't know, but of course his mainstream stuff, of course I listen to, but as far as his albums, I didn't really like dive deep into albums like that. But you gotta respect somebody that put out those great bodies of work like back to back to back. Like everything he put out was hits. So
I mean, he took over that Bad Boy concert we went to.
He did.
He did. The arena shook.
The concert was flowing, and then the arena went dark, and a red X popped up on the fucking screen, and
everybody stood up.
The whole place just like went insane,
erupted. That was
because you already know what time it was. When you seen that, you already know it's about to get crazy.
That's what he brought. you'll never forget that. Like that's the only time I've seen him live, and that was a
me
hell of
too.
an experience. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, for
That
real.
was a good concert too, by the way.
Yeah, amazing.
I hope Diddy paid him.
Oh, he had to
I
give him
hope Diddy
something.
paid him. Yeah,
Yeah,
paid him
yeah.
something.
I think Diddy became a better businessman later in his career, like than he was.
He still ain't gave Mace his masters, has he?
Nah, he still ain't giving me.
He still ain't did
And
that.
you know what? And you know what? We heard Iron kind of make a mistake when he said Nas. When he should have said DMX, but Iron wasn't lying. We all know that Nas makes Iron fall asleep. You know, it is what it is.
No, listen. What is it? King's Disease?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a classic. Maybe not a classic, but I listened to it.
I have,
and I liked it.
I really haven't. I can't even lie to you that I haven't. But Nas definitely grew on me over the years, you know, because he just was always dropping dimes. He was ahead of his time. He really was.
Yeah. He's one of those people that's underappreciated. When you go back and you listen to it, especially like you said, now that you're older, you can kind of hear some of that stuff he was dropping back then. You're like, damn, like I wasn't really listening to this as much as I should have back then. But he had a lot of classic stuff too, man.
Yeah.
You know somebody else who like doesn't get the attention? Oh, they get the attention, but they get it for something else. They get it for acting. But Ice Cube was that dude.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
He really was. Ice Cube
really,
at one point, he was really
nasty. He's been acting for so long that people forget.
You forget that he was a rapper. You forget.
There was a scene. What's that? The scene in the Boondocks with Riley when Riley found out his favorite rapper wasn't what he was. He was really gay, and he was, you know. And the guy said, he's like, my favorite rapper growing up was Ice Cube, and then Riley was like, the nigga from the movies,
right?
Because really, that generation would never understand how raw he was. A writer, he wrote most of the lyrics for Eazy-E and everybody on NWA, and you know his first couple albums are, you know, just brave. You know, the things he was saying, he was really just taking a shot at anything that was going on in that time. You know, and it sounded good.
He was one of the reasons that they kind of had a, you know, split up, because he, you know, felt like he wanted to get his just due. You know, they wasn't really recognizing him as, you know, like a lot of the shines on Easy. So I think that's, you know, a reason that it kind of fell out, because he was so good at what he was doing, but nobody really gave him the recognition.
He was eating steaks. He was eating In-N-Out burger.
Right.
right. Nah, he was eating that fat burger.
Fat burger. Well, he eating filet mignon.
Right.
Oh man. All right, fellas. Always good to catch up.
Great one today.
Good episode.
Great episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Be encouraged. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Be encouraged. Shout out Marcus. Again, shout out Go Weezy.
Go Weezy, you know. Look out for your boys.
We need that plug. We need that shoe plug. We need that plug.
We need that shoe plug, Go Weezy, because like every time I look, you got 2-3 pair of all the heat.
But wait, right. Go Weezy, Tar Heel fan, Steve. He might look out for us. George, you on your own.
Oh yeah, you a Duke fan. Yeah.
I'm neutral, so he gonna look out for me.
You picking a team.
You gotta have a team by the next episode.
Next episode, Denzel will be picking men's and women college basketball and men's and college football.
College football
team. They ain't right for that. You know that, man. Lord.
You need to go ahead.
I
do your research now.
Hey, do your research. Text me if you need some assistance. I got you.
hey, if you want to jump on, you know, the Gators bandwagon, you know, it's still time. That's all.
Definitely don't do that.
You don't want to jump
we'll
on that bandwagon.
See, man. We'll see how it go, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Got the Ed Reed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's all right. Got the Hall of Fame. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what's good.
We got a whole bunch of them down there. It's a few of them in Gainesville, but not like it is down there. Yeah. Y'all boys be easy, man.
All right, y'all do the same, man. Everybody have a good week. All right.
Y'all too.
Love.
All right.